In a new study, people who sat for 2 to 3 hours and did Soleus push-ups experienced 52% less glucose excursions or fluctuations in blood sugar readings, and 60% less hyperinsulinemia or elevated blood insulin levels, and also meaningfully lower VLDL triglyceride levels. In other words, those who did simple Soleus push-ups in the study for 2 to 3 hours experienced a drop in blood glucose, insulin, and VLDL triglycerides. Is this too good to be true? Stick around to learn more. Hey, I'm James. I'm a registered nurse and health researcher with PrevMed, and we bring to healthcare workers like doctors, physician's assistants, nurse practitioners, and registered nurses health information and trending medical news that matters. So why is this study so important? Well, data from Menke et al. 2015 and Zia et al. 2022 clearly shows that since around 2010, over half of adults age 18 or older, and nearly 80% of those 65 or older, are either pre-diabetic or diabetic. That is shocking. And if you're watching this video, you likely know the devastating impact diabetes and pre-diabetes can have on health over time if not corrected. So then the question becomes, how can we reduce or regulate better blood glucose levels? To a degree, this study by Hamilton et al. Aims to answer that question. So let's explore the details. The study includes 15 total individuals in the Soleus push-up group, about half male and half female, and a sedentary control group. The exercise group, or Soleus push-up group, sit in a chair and do continuous calf raises, which works the soleus muscle. The soleus muscle group is a slow oxidative muscle group. In other words, it can perform for long periods of time without the need for overwhelming amounts of glucose to sustain its activity. Because of that, it's no surprise after around 1 to 2 hours out of 3 hours doing soleus push-ups in this study versus being sedentary, you see 52% less glucose excursion or blood sugar fluctuations and 60% less hyperinsulinemia or elevated blood insulin levels, not to mention a dip in VLDL triglycerides. From this data, METs, or metabolic equivalents, increase only modestly during exercise, but nothing that raises oxygen consumption meaningfully, meaning there's a strong result, the reductions in glucose fluctuation and insulin, for only minimal metabolic activity, the Soleus push-up. So you know, the authors find only minimal glycogen depletion from Soleus muscles after exercise. That was evidenced by comparing Soleus muscle biopsies and Vastus Lateralis muscle biopsies from all participants after oral glucose tolerance tests and exercise. So to sum things up, doing seated calf push-ups for 1 to 2 hours was associated with a substantial decrease in glucose excursion, hyperinsulinemia, and VLDL triglycerides. So a question remains, would you try Soleus push-ups?